Well, hello everybody. Earlier we talked about some weather moving in. Well, let's go take a look here. As we got a decent little downpour. It wasn't a whole lot, but everything is saturated. The chickens are absolutely loving it. The turkey is down here. See, they wander down here by the road. Doesn't hurt them one little bit. I'm glad they come down here and clean things up. And so I'm out here in case anyone is wondering about the drainage in the garden. How is it doing? Well, I came out and checked a little bit ago, and it's dried up a little bit more since then. So, well, let's take a gander. Our drain is working fantastic. We have a low spot. You can see where the water was from right there to there. But other than that, it's fantastic. Fantastic. You can see our drain is working great. It's catching all this water that's coming down this hill right here. And it's not flooding out the garden. The other side doesn't look like it's obtained as much water flowing through it. That is okay. What we don't want is flooding. So we get a lot of water that flows through here. A lot of groundwater, especially when it rains. It'll drain sometimes for upwards of a couple days, depending on just how much rain we get. But yeah, it keeps the ditches busy, that's for sure. And I don't know if you can hear that, but there's the interstate. Yeah, told you guys we was close. There they go. Whee! All right. What? I'm showing the people our garden. You ready for feed? Oh yeah, that's right. You guys only get fed once a day. We only feed them once a day because they're out here all day long. And they don't seem like they need any more than that. For anyone that may have not watched the last video, I showed that we got a jumbo egg. It was a double yolk. I had it for breakfast. It was a good egg. For anybody that doesn't know, you don't want to incubate something like that because there's not enough room in that shell for 2 chickens. So you can deal with all kinds of problems trying something like that. But yeah, let's show you everybody else. Let's have an animal moment. There's our duck. The rest of the chickens are just scattered out around here. Let me come up here. See the beautiful horses. Yep, I put a round bale out here. We need to get them used up, and it's a tidbit easier than bringing a part of a square bale up here twice a day. Not that it bothers me at all, but I am wanting to make some changes over here to make it a little bit easier. I'm hoping that he'll put on the last little bit of weight that we need him to put on, and I won't have to keep him in there a whole lot longer, other than continuing to get him more of a social animal. Gained a lot of ground with him. Was able to get the halter on. I can lead him around with the rope and things, and it works pretty good. Wait! The kids are out here helping with evening feed, and well, Mr. Wilbur here hasn't been wanting to eat, so alright, go ahead. I think the chickens have finished off what he had, so He is doing fantastic over here. He's absolutely loving it. He has been rooting up that whole thing. That is just awesome. He's able to be a pig over here. He has plenty of room, and I couldn't feel better knowing that we were able to do right by him. It took us a while to get that done, but are we zoomed in, or you're just really close, aren't you? You gonna say hello? Ha All right, guys. The emu have said hello. Here's this one. You gonna say hello? No, you can't have my fingers. You can't have my fingers. And yep, they have finished their food this morning. So I don't know if something's gotten in there and finished off the alfalfa pellets, or if they actually heard me and they finished them off. I told them this morning they need to start eating them. And it's pretty clean in there, so that makes me happy. And could have been the chickens too. The chickens could have very well picked all that out of there. They can get up there and stand on that little edge. Santana going in for dinner. That's just one scoop, isn't it? She only gets one. Y'all gotta start listing. No, go around. That is gonna be wet and slippery. We don't need any accidents. You are not gonna run him down. You're not gonna do it. I will protect my child over you. You will wait your turn. This is how gentle he is, everybody. Not worried about my son being in there at all. Watch out, Michael. So the chickens come running because they will clean up everything that they drop on the ground. And sometimes Santana just gets impatient. It's not all the time, it's not every time, but every now and then she just gets impatient. So just give me a scoop in my hand. I will feed her. Hey! Hey! All the time. All the time. I'm telling you, every time I try to record, they're just playing. But it sounds like they're doing a whole lot more than that. There we go. All right. So that is the 2 pigs, the horses. Where's the emu feed? I always feed them as I feed the pigs. Let's see if we can find somewhere to set the people. Y'all see us there? I think you can. We are going to get the emu feed here. So a little bit less than that. They haven't been eating it all, so we are just maybe an inch below a half a scoop here. These are 3-ounce scoops. Now I want a little bit of the corn there. A little bit. And we're going to do wrap a scoop of this. A little bit more. And this here, I just kind of dust in there. I don't put a whole lot in there, but they are eating it, so now today I'm giving them a little bit of a treat. I'm giving them some of the sweet feed. Haven't been giving it to them, and I'm not giving them a lot. They've been doing really well not having it, but I do know it's like chocolate to them. They have been awesome. They've been doing amazing. We have a bunch of construction work going on. They have not been stressing, pushing the fence, and I think they deserve a treat. So today they're getting sweet feed. All right, now I'll go take care of the emu here. My son may come with me, and then we will come and we will check on the chicks. So I will check back in with you when we're over there. And just like that, everybody, we are here to feed the emu. No, that wasn't that far. Just let me in. You step out. All right. Well, I guess it's not as empty as I thought it was. So sometimes they clean this out pretty good and sometimes they don't. I would not have put more in there had I known there was that much in there. But from the distance I was looking at it, it looked emptier than it was. It is kind of dark in here, so I'm sure it blended in, but we're just going to mix this up a little bit. And they'll go through it. So they're not worried about me being here. Now's a good time to get some touchy-feely in. And this one here is not worried about it unless it stops eating. And then it will pay attention to what I'm doing. So right there it is. So I do get to touch them, but not very often, guys. It is not very often at all. I try to have that social moment with them as often as I can, because I want them to be social. I want to be able to handle them better than what I was able to before. So hang on, guys, let me get this gate latched here. Yes, I could have my son do it, but why not bring y'all with me? There we go. So there we are. Emu are taken care of. Pigs are marked off the list. Horses are marked off the list. Let's go check in with the chicks and see how they're doing. Would you look at there? How fast was that? All right. These guys are doing fantastic. We have not lost a single one. They're doing fantastic. Now, I don't know if anybody is curious or not, but that light bulb is right there. Let me see here if I can do a little bit better than that. I'm not sure if my measuring tapes came back out here or not. It's looking like not. We do have this one I can use. I think for this. You want to hold the phone right there, buddy? Okay, let's see if we can fish this thing out of here. So just for the sake of showing you, I'm gonna call this it's equivalent to about a half an inch. So a half an inch from zero. We are in America here, so we do inches. Let me get this in here. And we're just gonna roughly estimate here, so it's a little bit snaked in there. It's not a straight measuring tape. That we are gonna call that okay. There's our foot mark. Whoa, there we go. There's our 1 foot, and we're gonna say 1 foot 7 inches is how high that heat lamp is above them. It has been that way pretty much since we brought them in here. Our other chicks that were in here, same way. I did have the one that went down below and got a little bit closer to him. I made sure that if the one sitting up above wasn't enough, that there was definitely one in there that was enough. This has proven to be enough. It has warmed up quite a bit, and I'm not going to do their feed this evening. I will do it in the morning, as well as their water. They are going to be just fine for the evening. So let's head on over to the other brooder, the brooder room, and we're gonna check on the rabbits and the quail on our way through there. How's that sound? So we've got Mr. Rabbit here. I guess we could call him Mr. Roger Rabbit. No, I just call him Mr. Rabbit. I think she's getting ready to start pulling hair. She's digging in there. Sorry guys, this is my phone yet again, and it doesn't do the best. But I'm not going to disturb her. We are expecting some littles. Here's these two beautiful little ladies in here. These two beautiful little ladies. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, sorry, I can't see what I'm doing and try to watch the camera at the same time. I'm trying to show you guys to the people. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Two beautiful little ladies. Sometimes we can't see one. Looks like we need to clean their box out. That is for sure. And we have our quail. Now I've got to get some bedding in here. I know you guys heard that from the last video. That was not very long ago. We do have some straw in here because I did not break open the container of shavings. I want to see how the straw does. It looks like we're doing fairly good. We have one egg. They do like to bury their eggs. I don't think I'm going to go all out digging in here and trying to hold the camera. Ma'am, you need to go out there. Shoo. Goodbye. That's like the nest guardian or something. She is always in here. So in the wood shavings, they buried their eggs. I'm not really finding any in here. Yeah, I think one's all we're getting today. This time. Like I said, I'm not going to go all into full out detail trying to find them. They hide their eggs pretty good, especially in those shavings. But yeah, they're doing good. We did lose one. I'm not sure what happened. Mother-in-law come out as usual, and I guess the hutch just opened itself. I don't know. Somehow it was open. They got out. We lost one. I guess according to her, it went across the road. I don't know. It's either survived or it was dinner to something. I don't know. But I didn't know it was over there, or I would have went myself and tried to catch it. But it's all right. Things happen. We are in touch with a local that I am hoping to get some more from. Not chickens. Quail. I can hatch chickens. So, they're doing good. They are doing good. I've had some people on Facebook talking about making sure that everything's blocked off for mice, rats, things like that. Guys, we don't have a huge problem here with mice and rats. We get the occasional mouse in our feed room. Other than that, I have not seen anything except for these chickens get into this chicken coop the entire time we have been here. So we have this boarded off. They can't access underneath there. The water lines are cut off right there because I'm going to cap those, or I'm going to put in a water nozzle right there. They're good over there. That wheel well is all boxed off. There's a little bitty tiny gap right there that wasn't closed off. Shame on me. It's fine. I closed off the big section. I've got this whole thing is sealed off. There's hardly a gap in the top of that at all. That is not outside. A mouse would have to climb slippery metal to get through there. And, well, let's just say it would have to take a leap of faith to even try to get in this window. So, not too worried about that. That is going to be screwed shut better than what it is. I really don't want to block those off because I feel like those openings are going to make a perfect spot to sweep all these shavings to and get them outside and dispose of them. This corner here, we put a new board in, screwed everything together. Again, as I stated in the video, I plan on doing some better things with this. Now that's not saying that maybe we don't get a better chicken coop by then. You know, you never know what's going to happen. I'm not afraid to go back my trailer underneath the building and bring it home. So, if something set up a little bit better that I like, then hey, it may happen. But you see it. You see it. They are doing perfectly fine in there. The main reason I got the heat lamp in there is because of the little babies that I bring out. I can probably cut that off now because the rest of the eggs that were in the incubator are well past their due date. And we are now waiting on the eggs that are in the other incubator. They are on day 14. I will be candling those soon. So, yeah. That's where we're at, guys. They are doing wonderfully. They're enjoying their evening feed. The chickens here in about, what time is it? We are looking at roughly, but the way the sky is, we might have an hour to an hour and a half. It's almost 7 o'clock. It gets dark here 8:30. We'll come out here, we'll make sure that these guys all made it in the coop and close it up for the night. And everybody else is good to go. While I'm out here, I might as well check and see if there's any more eggs in there or not. I collected this morning. It was a little bit disappointing. They were in there all day yesterday, and they did have a chicken out this morning. In fact, I seen two, and not sure how they got out, where they got out, but they got out, and I went ahead and let everybody out. And unless somebody else collected eggs, I'm not seeing any. And that either means they didn't lay today, or they have found a new spot to lay. So we'll just have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. I am sure a couple of them probably have a nest out there someplace, somewhere. I'm not hunting for it, so they're obviously not that worried about it. If they're brooding, they wouldn't come in at night. They would stay on that nest. So it just is what it is. I'm not going to lock them up 24/7 just so I can have every single egg. I love being able to free range them. We had issues at our old place, even though it was better pasture and things like that. We had a fox problem and some other wildlife that would come in, and we had to keep them in a chicken coop with a run all the time, and I don't like that. I like them to be able to be out here eating what they naturally would. That's what I do. So that being said, we got our animals checked on, and I'm gonna let you all go. We are going to have us some dinner. Excuse me, ladies. Freya, let me close my video, please. Hey! Rude. I hope you had an absolutely wonderful day, and I hope you have an amazing week, and we will see you next time.